All right, cellists. If you've been doing my vibrato exercises and you've done the robot wave and the wave and bow and you've done the tissue paper slide, now you are ready to make some noise. And some noise it will be. I would like to send this video out with apologies to your families, to your neighbors, and to your pets. They don't always like this one. Okay, but you want vibrato, so let's do this. So, you see I finally have my bow back, and I'm going to now do something very similar to the tissue paper slide, but we're going to add the bow. So I've got a motion going with my left hand. This is going to be very similar to the tissue paper slide. The difference is I'm now on one string, and I'm even going to just use one finger. I usually start with 3 or 2. Because they're in the center of the hand, they're a little more balanced usually. My thumb is not really moving. It might squidge just a little bit, but my thumb is basically planted. And I've got it, again, on the neck block. The difference this time is that I'm going to also add that long, smooth bow like we did back on the wave and bow. So if you got used to doing that, and waving at different speeds with a nice smooth bow, you're ready for this one. So the other difference is I'm not pressing down. All right, so this motion that we're going to do today is just skating on the top of the string. And we're going to do all the fingers. Oh yeah, that one too. So the trick is now we're going to add the bow. It's going to sound horrible. So with apologies to your pets. Switch fingers. Switch fingers. And oh yeah. And yes, you should do that on all 4 strings and all 4 fingers. So when you do this one, you're coordinating 2 things. You're sliding the finger, at least we're on a string now, that's a start. We are not going to slide around when we actually play, of course, but this is part of the motion we're trying to learn. Later, we're going to zoom in and actually press the finger down. But right now, I want you to just cover an inch and a half of space and just slide around. Try to keep that little elbow twist we've been doing, that little pivot. You might even feel the muscles in your back a little bit, or your shoulders. All right? And you might need to take little breaks when you're first learning. And we're adding the bow. If you can get all of that going with the alien harmonics, then you're in good shape. Notice I'm not pressing down. Just want to make sure you understand the difference. If I were pressing down, it would sound like a lot of effort, and I wouldn't actually be moving my whole hand and getting that arm motion. Instead, I would be sort of squeezing the toothpaste out of the tube. But instead, I want to bring that whole shape over. So right now, I'm just skating on the top of the string. That's why they're kind of called harmonics. All right, enjoy, and again, sorry to your pets.